Y'all out there, you working a job that you don't like or which you hate, right? And you feel trapped on that job. Now, no, I'm not going to tell you up, oh, just quit your job. No, of course you gotta have a plan. But I'm saying the life of a, because a lot of persons say, oh, I want to be my own boss. I want to work for myself, blah blah blah. But the life of an entrepreneur is very difficult. You really work. You work. You work. This is not a, oh, I could sit down in a cubicle somewhere and hide from the boss and pretend like I'm working and collect a salary. No, no, no. Your income as an entrepreneur is based solely of your efforts. There's no pretending, there's no faking, there's no fraud, there's no frolicking, no fraternizing, none of that stuff. You have to literally put in that work, and you work harder as an entrepreneur because the mental work is what gets you, because you got to figure out and structure your day around, or yeah, around how you're going to make money. You got to structure your day around, and you got to basically be strategic on how you use your time, because you're going to have instances where, and I've seen this in my pastry selling, right? You go to a particular establishment, there's a person who's already there, and that's where they work. Let's say they're a security officer. They're already getting paid for being there. So what they would want to do, because they stuck there, they want to begin a conversation with you after buying from you, now purchasing. Now you don't want to just leave them while they're talking, right? Because it would come across disingenuous at all. You only about my money. But at the same token, you have to be cognizant of your time, because you can't spend the whole day talking to that one person. You gotta leave. You gotta say, okay, buddy, okay, okay, boss lady, I can see you later, or because they already getting paid. You gotta get paid. You got your pastries in the car that has to be sold within a particular time frame, because strategic timing is important. It's important, because between certain hours, that's when certain people buy certain things. You gotta notice, and so you gotta act on that knowledge. So time management is critical, is essential. All of this is entrepreneurial life. All this is entrepreneurial life. And like I say, if you're not built for rejection, that's another thing. If you're not built for rejection, because I experience insane rejection every single day of my life when I go out between the pastry and the art business. I experience extreme rejection, constant no, 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 not today, no thank you, not interested, get away from me. Every now and then you have a get away from me. That's once in a blue moon. Some persons ignore you completely as if you are invincible. Invisible, not invincible. You have you invincible. That's how that go. But you gotta appear invincible. When you are ignored so much, it causes you to become almost invincible, because you build up such a tough, thick skin. Um, it just changes. You don't, trust me. The average thing that would bother a regular person, as because you've been rejected so much and you've experienced rejection so much, you really don't you really don't have that feeling of, oh, my feelings are hurt. No, because your life is rejection as an entrepreneur, because you have this idea and you're trying to project that on someone else, and in return you want that their money's out of their pocket. Now they are guarding their monies with all of their might, so they're not going to just give it up right away. And sometimes as an entrepreneur, some person might say no first, but it's how you take the no. They will turn around and be like, you know what, you have a good attitude. Anyhow, let me get one of them off you. it's so much it's so much it is so much in that goes into being an entrepreneur, because the way how you handle people and even your smile, everything about you, it people will buy from you based on how you respond to them. You know, you can't take it personal when someone tell you no, or they even if they are mean, you can't take that personal. You know, you can't take that personal, babe. You gotta do what you gotta do and keep it moving, keep it pushing, babe. And eventually, if you be if you have enough stickability, if you believe strong enough, and then also the product that you have has to be uh, the market has to want what you have, because there's nothing worse than having a product that you're passionate about that the market ain't ready. You got to do the adequate market research to see if your product is viable for the particular area that you're in. As a caricature artist, I would suffer. Extreme suffering would occur if I'm in the wrong environment. My my audience is the tourists, because they're here for a short time and they would want something tangible to take back with them. My local people, they're not interested in caricature art. You may have one or two, yeah, but it's not going to be because they live here. And then where there's familiarity, you see what I'm saying? They don't really see you as the same as other tourists would see you. You see what I'm saying? All of that has to be taken into account. Also, what I'm selling in terms of food, is this something that the market really loves? Or are you just projecting your idea? For example, I wouldn't sell, this is just me, I wouldn't sell tuna fish sandwiches all day long. Even though you could possibly sell it, but first of all, you got to consider how long would the tuna last before it spoil. You got to think about all these things, but and then you got to be passionate about what you're selling. You got to be enthused, because your enthusiasm too will win people over. Because you can't be like, hello, I got this to sell. No, no, no. You got to be like, hey, what's going on? How's everything, man? Listen, I got the best. Man, you would want to get this right now. Trust and believe this right here. Once you taste this, ooh wee. You see the difference? High energy. All of this is a part of life and entrepreneur of the entrepreneur. You got to become a character, but of course not falsifying who you are, but you got to amplify who you are to project what you want. Peace.